Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the new shortcut. And as you can see, this is a razor blade, replaceable razor blade knife. I absolutely love these things. I've been carrying one for a long time, and I decided that I was going to design my own. And so here it is. A couple of things about this that are different than most. You can see right away, we got the full length of cut of the razor blade and no quick change system. I'm not a fan of those quick change systems for two reasons. One, you get blade play, and for two, you don't get the length of cut that I would like. Sure, they're easy to replace. You can flip them around and you get two uses out of the knife, but loose blade and a short length of cut. So for me, very important to have the length of cut and no blade play. It's still very easy to exchange. It only takes a couple of seconds, but it does require a tool. So you take a T8, give it a quarter turn, the blade rotates out and then pulls straight out. Then to put it in, just do the reverse, rotate it in, and tighten it up. For me, this is an everyday carry knife, so I'm replacing my blade maybe once a week, every couple of weeks. So I just not that important for me to have a quick change. So yeah, that's what I really wanted. The other thing that I really wanted was a flipper, one hand open, one hand close. And as you can see, this one is pretty fun to play with. Snap it open and snap it closed. I'm not left-handed. Okay, oh my gosh. There we go. You can also close this slowly. You just push up on the lock and then rotate it closed. Okay, let's take a look at this lock. This is the latch lock. So you've got a spring-loaded bar right here that follows a cam profile on the handle frame. And you can see here there's a detent and a lock face. So we'll rotate this around and you'll see it slide into the detent, pops out, rotates around, and then falls into the lock notch there in the front. This is pretty much the tie lock, just kind of a new version of that. So yeah, snaps open and snaps closed. One cool thing about this lock is that it's isolated to the blade, or the blade carrier in this case. So there's a lot of design freedom for how the handle is shaped. I really liked a compact, small knife. So many of these razor blade knives have this big, bulky handle. So I was trying to get away from that. But because of this blade carrier, it flares out here a little bit and gives you a little bit extra length. So you get a full grip when the knife is open. Of course, you also have a secondary grip here where you can put your thumb up right over the blade to exert extra force on whatever you're cutting. Okay, you can see my logo here. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the logo, so I like to make that nice and prominent. But in this case, it also serves a function. You can see how deep that has been engraved, and that is for extra grip on the handle. All right. I also included a grip clip. So this is a spring-loaded clip. So you can squeeze this, slide it in your pants pocket, let go, and then it grips really well. The dilemma with most pocket clips is, do you either have a light spring that's easy to get in and out of your pocket, but also can fall out of your pocket, or do you get a really tight spring that's hard to get in and out of the pocket, but is secure once it's there? In this case, you get the best of both worlds because you can relieve the tension, put it inside of your pocket, let go, and now it's gripping. The other really cool thing about this is it's really strong. You're not going to bend this pocket clip. If you catch this, it's not going to break. I'm sure everybody has experienced catching their pocket clip and bending it out, and now it's permanently bent, which just really sucks. So very strong, very easy to use. The other cool thing about this knife is I machined this backspacer to be integral to the front handle, which allows me to not have any fasteners or screws on the presentation side, and it gives it a nice slim look. This is all machined out of titanium. This one is blasted and tumbled, but we will be doing a lot of fun versions of this. Let's see, I've got, this is kind of a scrap one that we were playing with. Tumbled or blasted, tumbled, and then anodized with the shiny logo. So again, we'll have all sorts of fun finishing options. And you can see pretty clearly here, this is how that backspacer and everything looks all machined together. Okay. 100% American made. This is 90% machined in my shop. I don't currently have a lathe, so all of the lathe parts are made by a friend of mine. But again, everything else is machined in-house. Okay, where to get these? We're going to be doing a drop here very soon, the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you're not familiar with the way we do our drops, you first sign up with our newsletter, and then we will be sending out an email, and that email will have all of the information you'll need to purchase. So it'll have the day and the time of the drop, it'll have the price of the knife, specifications and options that are available, plus the timeline for delivery. We generally give about a week. So in a week, you'll get another email, which will have a link for purchasing. So that'll take you to a cart where you'll put down your deposit. And then once the knife is finished, we will send out a final invoice and then ship your knife. So again, hopefully that's in about 2 to 3 weeks. All right, well, thank you for watching and checking out the new shortcut.